Well, Joanne, good afternoon. He had a slight limp, a longer beard, and he had some new prison garb, swapping out his cufflinks for a pair of handcuffs. But the real reason we were here today was so he could swap out his longtime lawyer, Jim Thomas. Kilpatrick told Judge Nancy Edmonds that his rights were violated throughout trial, and going forward, he needs a new lawyer to address them. He said communication with Jim Thomas, his longtime lawyer, has completely broken down, saying Thomas is slow to respond to him from prison and that he cannot move forward post-conviction with him at his side. Now, it's worth pointing out Kilpatrick has not yet formally appealed his conviction, but he has said in filings he's written himself that he intends to. So today, Judge Edmonds appointed veteran defense lawyer Harold Gurwitz to replace Thomas. Gurwitz was part of Kilpatrick's defense team in this previous trial and is already somewhat familiar with the circumstances surrounding it. We spoke with Jim Thomas just a few minutes ago to get his reaction to being taken off of this case.
In every case, you are judged, not only by the result, but by your effort. And people have the right to an opinion. May not be well-founded, but they have the right to an opinion. And so I couldn't be offended about it, and I am not.
Now, remember, Kwame Kilpatrick had been complaining that his knee was hurting him in prison and he needed to have some attention paid to that. He thanked the judge today when he began court, saying that she ordered his knee to be examined by doctors, and he found out through that examination that torn quadriceps and also a torn tendon were inside of his knee. He needs to have it drilled. He's not very happy that that's going to happen, but he's glad he's finally getting some medical attention, Joanne.
Did Kilpatrick have any friends or family in court with him today?
You know, his father and his co-defendant, Bernard Kilpatrick, was in court today. Apparently, he has not seen his son since he went to prison back in March. So this is the first time really in about 2 months that he was able to see him. Our intern, Rachel Droz, was able to ask a quick question of Mr. Kilpatrick whether or not he was excited to see his son again. As you might expect, he certainly was. We're live in federal court. Ross Jones, 7 Action.
They saw each other, Ross. Do you know, were they able to touch at all or hug at all, or were they, kept apart?
It looked like they exchanged some pleasantries. His father was in the back of the courtroom. They were not really able to speak. They certainly weren't able to hug. Mr. Kilpatrick was wearing those handcuffs.
Of course. All right. Ross, thanks so much.